All right. Welcome, everybody. If you can hear me. Can you hear me? I think you can hear me. Check 1, 2, 3. We are live here at AJ Sports for another night of Kinfolk Switch with Fire and Ice. Love it. Love the Kinfolk folk for coming out. Post-July 4th weekend. Hope you all had a great break. I was on a cruise for a few days with the wifey poo. Take this other microphone. Check, 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 check. Okay, good. Both mics are good. I may have a guest commentator, so it's going to be a fun night tonight. We got about 25 players or so here tonight. This is game one of Rounders. We got Michael Panther and Rios against a new player, Mrs. D-Mac, taking a shot. She's a beginner. She'll get it figured out, along with Jay Monty one time on the live stream here in the Cornhole Journey, AJ Sports. So I think they're getting their final warm-ups in. If you're kind of open tonight to have your stream open on your phone or your iPad, just keep us on the front burner, back burner of your life and watch some good, fun cornhole. Got some 8 players here. We got B, C, D. We got all types. It's going to be a fun, fun night watching cornhole. My partner, Rick Ellis, not here. Duty calls. In-N-Out. In-N-Out Burger has called his name. He's playing that tournament tonight, the working tournament, working man's tournament. We've got to work, so just me tonight. I will not be playing. I'll just be doing some commentating. Plus, we've got a halftime game. It should be a lot of fun. We call it the 4-bag survivor. We've got 14 players signed up for that bad boy. 4 bags in court 9, you survive. Whatever bags go in the hole, you go to court 8. Throw 4 bags on one of the boards at court 8. Whatever bags or stay in the hole after you throw those bags, move on to court 7. As long as the bag's in the hole, by the end of that round, that bag survives for the next round. So you get down to you have no more bags. And you note as far as you go. I think we had one guy go from court 9 down to court 5 on his way to court 1. So, but I think court 5 won it last time. So you'd be surprised, after 4 or 5 rounds, it's hard to get every bag in the hole. If one goes off, it's a dead bag. It's gone. If it stays on the board after the 4th bag's thrown, that bag's gone. Only bags in the hole move on. So we call it the 4-bag survivor. Kind of a variation from the other games we do here at AJ's. We do pile-ups and wipeouts and knockouts, and there's aerial challenges, but we like to have fun at halftime. So 8-0 early lead here for Panther and Alfonso Rios. Alfonso with the white long-sleeve shirt on. Pours that one in the hole. Here's Mrs. D-Mac. Lets it fly. Oh! Right side. There he is. I'll be right back. I got a late comer. Mr. Julio just paid. I'll be right back. Hang on. Julio, come on, brother. Okay, let me do the $5 4-bag challenge too. The halftime game. 4-bag survivor. Remember you did it last time. You work your way down. All the bags that survive each round, you just keep going down the line. The last one that survives wins all the money. Let me get you in the bracket real quick here. All right, I'm back. 17-4. Wow. Panther and Rios making quick work of Mrs. D-Mac and J. Monty. Keep working, guys. Put the heat on these guys. Alphonse is going to be left. Probably a dead bag. Let's see what Mrs. D-Mac can do. That sails off. Let's see if Rios wants to take a shot at inching this closer. Little quarter turn. He does just that. Gets it to turn a bit closer. He's got a shot at it if he wants to take a. He's got 2 bags left, so let's see what he can do here. That one a little too strong, so now he's probably just going to get his 7. Put it in for your safe 7. And that one, he gets 1 to fall, but the one in his hand just stays on the board. He was going for it. Were you going for it, Alfonso? He was going for it. Yeah, he was going for it. That's going to be ball game. Next up, Mr. D-Mac. Mr. D-Mac's going to join the fray on court number 1. Mrs. D-Mac's Dana Mac's wife. And Alex Duran will go up against Frank R. and Miss Nikki Panther. Rios doing 8.33 in that round. J Money one time with 8.33 as well. Early reports coming in. Pawpaw with 7.75. Michael Panther 7.0. Tyler Vasquez not throwing his best game. TV with a salty 5.75. Did you play with the opposite hand? What are you doing, bro? Did he play blindfolded? That dude's like an A player. He'll figure it out. He'll figure it out. So we ended up tonight with 26 players. Let's go. Good showing on a summer Monday night here in Dallas, Texas. If you're watching from anywhere around the world, we are located in Grand Prairie, Texas. Just in the middle. It's between Fort Worth and Dallas. Right near kind of near the Six Flags area, this location. Within a mile or two of the Six Flags area. The best place to play in the DFW area, in my opinion. You got 16, 17 courts on AstroTurf. This court here has got more of that kind of a, what do you even call it, like a professional tiled flooring. A little more souped up court. But the other ones are real nice AstroTurf. Looks like a football field. He's got them all lined up. Like it's all the yardage markers in the room. So it's got a football field to it, but it's two different rooms partitioned by a wall with some windows in between the walls, so you can see through all 16 courts, 17 courts. Friendly place, plenty of room to play, practice. Cool people, chill people. We love Raymond Vasquez and Jacob Adame. They run the show here. They own this shop, this operation. Glad they host us every Monday night here at Kinfolk. Tomorrow night, join them for the Texas Cornhole show as well. We'll be right back in action. I'll be playing there tomorrow night for John Starzyskins, Triple Proposkis. John and Grant Upchurch run that game on Tuesday night. I think they got this qualifier thing going on, so I'll come tomorrow and just figure it out. So it's kind of a multi-week qualifier for something later at the end of the summer. So be sure to come out to that tomorrow night, the Texas Cornhole Show's qualifier. In fact, let's look it up right now. I'm curious to see what it is. It is called the Texas Cornhole Showdown Qualifier. That's what it is. It's qualifying event number 2 of 12. Wow. The top 4 teams will qualify for the Showdown finale on August 24th. It is a Switch Holio format. And more details coming soon on Facebook. So, yeah, it costs $25 tomorrow night right here, same place. Preston Peacock with a 10.71 after his first game. Let's go. Raymond Vasquez, the bounty. The bounty is on Raymond Vasquez again, and he's throwing fire early, 8.57. In fact, I got to make an announcement about that. Hang on, gang. Bounty alert, bounty alert, bounty alert. Back to back, it's Raymond Vasquez. He has a bounty in his second straight week, and he does not want to give it up, folks. He's doing 8.57 his first game. Raymond ain't messing around. He's going to go for the three. He's going to go back to back to back tonight. Throwing some early fire. He likes that bounty pressure. That's the guy. We're going to take him out. Somebody take him out in brackets tonight. What's your bounty? All right, that was fun. We like to have fun here at the Texas Cornhole Show. Or I should say the Kinfolk Switch Texas Cornhole Show tomorrow night. We're in Texas, but you got me. All right, Mr. D-Mac and Alex up 4-1 over Frank and Nikki. Is that camera? I got to look at something again. Give me just a second here. I may have to fix something here on our little switchy boo here. Trying to get this image, which literally half and half. Yeah, that's me doing that movement here. I think that's pretty close. Four to three. Let's look at some game strat now. Let's watch this game. Nikki Panther. I'm gonna give it a shot here in the regular division. She had to sign up for the beginner switch, but she can throw. It pours that one in. We had 3 sign up for the beginner switch, so we moved them over to the big switch. But we get 4 or 5 players. We'll probably do obviously 4, 6, or 8. We can run a nice little beginner switch here on the other courts on Monday nights at Kinfolk here. We'd love to have new players show up and play and grow the game. So D-Mac pours that one in. Nikki sails it right in the hole. Mr. D-Mac follows in. Good round. Good job, guys. Let's go. 9-9. If she's throwing 9s, if you're throwing 9s, you don't need to be in no beginner switch, young lady. I'm giving her grief. All right. 4-3. Here comes Frank, the orange shirt. Not his best effort. Alex finds the middle. There you go, Frank. Straighten things out there. Kind of blocked himself. Let's see what Alex can do here. He snuffed himself out. And it's a nice little bully, a little bit of a bully, right in front, a blocker bully. And Alex is going to sit right in front, just take the wash in the 2/4 bags. It's going to be 1 point for Alex. All right, talk to me in the stream, guys. Let's get the stream going. Chat with me. What's going on in the stream? Let's go to YouTube. See what y'all are doing on the YouTubes. Ryder Miller, first in here. Thanks, Ryder. Thank you, sir. Thanks for watching tonight. Uh-oh, did I just mess this stream up? Hope I didn't just mess this up. Guess I'm okay. Thought I hit the wrong button. Guess we're still good. We're still good. There we go. There's the chat. Jennifer Stewart popping in. Hey there, Jennifer. Where are you watching from, Jennifer? Where are you watching from, Miss Stewart? Oh, my gosh. There's Alan watching from Gaylord, Michigan. Let's go. Working that monster 48-hour shift on an ambulance. I hats off to you, sir. That's incredible. How do you work 48 hours? I mean, there's this thing called sleep that humans do. What do you not get the rest? Jennifer's watching from San Saba, Texas. All right, give me a city that's close to, Jennifer. I don't know where that's at. Where is San Saba? Like, give me the closest city I would recognize. Meanwhile, 12-3, Mr. DMAC and Alex stretching their lead. Oh, good bag from DMAC. Can he collect it? He's going to go slick, I think. Yep, stay back sticky. Does he power through it? He gets them all, as well as Nikki's bag. Good bag. Nikki's last. Will she finish up? She does. Is that a wash, boys? 10-10 wash. Alan, EMS, earn money sleeping. I got you. Nice. Brownwood. Okay. You're down there. Or is that Brownsville? I know Brownsville's down south. Brownwood. Brownwood is, I'm looking right now, you got me curious now. Brownwood is, okay. All right, she's west central-ish Texas, west of Waco, maybe 100 miles or so. You're kind of there in the middle of, you're kind of southeast of Abilene and west of Waco. Yeah, Comanche area. I got you. 15-5. That bag's a point, but you can't collect that. Nikki misses badly. DMAC, he's got two hanging around the hole. Nikki's off the mark a little bit. Can get that one in there. He's got three airmail. His partner needs to tell him to shoot it. Tell him to shoot it. Tell him to shoot it, Alex. Shoot it. Coming up high. Oh, he gets one to sneak in. No guts. Come on, Mr. DMAC. Shoot that. Yeah, Jennifer, right in the center of Central Texas, right? Yeah. Central Texas is where we're at. Yeah, it looks pretty much right in the middle of no major city, but right in the heart of Texas. Deep in the heart of Texas. Alex pours that one in. Frank got a higher throw. Throws that one slick. Sits right in front level 2 block. It's going to throw Alex off. Does throw Frank's bag off. Now that's not a bad bag. He's basically got 2.5 feet in the water. And Alex does the work for Frank, and Frank to finish up. Oh, he skips right over the hole. Alex knocks his own bag off. Both players with poor fourth bags. Come on, boys. So Jennifer and Alan and Ryder, you guys got any friends or family that you are interested in watching tonight's switch of these 26 players? Or are you just cornhole degenerates like a lot of us are? Or what's got you watching this tonight? I'm curious to know. Let me know in the chat. Britt. What's up, Britt? Is it Visage or Visage? I don't know how to say your last name. Visage, Visage. I'm doing the calling tonight, Britt. I'm not playing. I'm just commentating. This is my night to run the show. I'll be playing. Me and my partner Rick Ellis is the Fire of Fire and Ice. We kind of rotate who plays and who does commentating. So, Visage. That game's over. Mr. D-Mac and Alex take care of business. Mr. D-Mac right back up again. He's going to be partnering with Frank. So 2 of the 4 players will stay on the court and bring on Paw Paw. Come on, Paw Paw. You up, Paw Paw? Paw Paw's on the live stream. Bound to be fun here, along with his partner, going to be Tyler Clark. Alan, this is better than anything on TV. Well, I will try to entertain you, Alan. I will try to entertain you than TV here in the Cornhole Journeys AJ Sports broadcast feed of Cornhole. Jennifer says, just enjoy watching, trying to play more in your area. We played Twin Peaks on Saturday and then moved over to Flatbaggers. I was at Twin Peaks Saturday. Did we play against each other? I know one thing, it was hot on that pavement. Jennifer's referring to Saturday afternoon at Twin Peaks. They're on like a tour. Kinfolk is doing a tour of Twin Peaks restaurants around the area, playing out in the parking lot. They kind of carve off some space in the parking lot, and we set up about, maybe 9 or 10 courts. And it was just broiling out there. But it was fun. We had a good turnout, like 60-some players. I hadn't played in like a week and a half, so I wet the bed. Made a lower bracket, then made a little run, so almost got in the money. But, yeah, Jennifer, that was a fun night. I know. It was hot. We didn't, but you played against my husband, Paul. I do remember Paul Stewart. Yes, I remember playing against Paul. Good player. He's a good player. You tell him I said I respect his game. He's a good player. I think we had to come from behind to beat them, if I remember right. I don't remember. They kind of all ran together in some of those games. Well, Jennifer, I'm glad you're watching from the center of Texas, the heart of Texas. If you're ever here to Monday night, come on out and play up here. This is a great spot to come out and check out Cornhole. You too, Britt. Come out here Monday night and play some Cornhole at AJ Sports. You can find the address on the Scoreholio app. Just download Scoreholio. You'll see the graphic next to the top of the screen. The red and blue Scoreholio. Just find that app on your app store. Download it. Make an account. And for anyone listening, and that will give you access, and type in the zip code, those directions how to do that. Type in the area that you're in, and you can scroll through upcoming events, and you'll find Kinfolk Switch, Monday Night Kinfolk Switch with Fire and Ice. Just register. Come on out, and they'll give you the link there. Once you do that, you'll see the link to the maps or Google Maps to get to the location here. Real close. We're off of Abrams and 161. Abrams Street and 161, which is Bush Highway, Bush Tollway. So right kind of the middle of Grand Prairie-ish area. All right, we got Mr. Paw Paw Airy with his flashy orange, yellow, gray, black jersey. He's got BG, the Bag Gods, Tyler Clark. They're going to spin it, and they're going to try to win it here against Frank R. And Mr. D-Mac, I think we are live. Here we go. Oh, you were there last Tuesday. Oh, okay. I was probably on a cruise boat or something. I was probably out of town. I may have missed it. You'll be there Saturday as well. Awesome. Awesome. Good bag from Tyler. Good bag. Frank follows. Tyler's got a good throw. I'm about to be joined by one of the better players here in the room tonight. I've been opened up the mic to anyone who wants to pop on the stream. And please welcome to the broadcast now, Alfonso Rios. What's up, Alfonso? How we throwing them?
Man, you're rolling those R's.
Yeah, you Mexicans, you Hispanics, I got to give you your props, man. I lived in Spain for a year, so I learned the little Spanish. Rios.
Cool.
So, are you throwing some fire tonight?
It's over an 8, but not something.
Not great.
Standards. Yeah.
Well, between you, I think you and Tyler are probably two of the better better players here in tonight. So
Didn't throw my Elvis bags the second game, but I mean that's no excuse. I pride
I
myself
think,
in throwing in
yeah,
anybody's bags.
I'm at that place in my journey where I no longer try to make that excuse
Yeah.
either. Where
Yeah.
you should be able to throw any B player should be able to throw any bags in a switch and not bellyache. But if you're playing like a real serious game at like a TCL event or something or
Yeah.
SIG, and you're not throwing the bags you're comfortable with, that can affect. That's the problem. But tonight, you figure it out. You'll figure it out.
Well, to be continued. I gotta go play.
He up. He gone. He'll be in and out. He has good insights into the game, so he'll rejoin us. Yeah, I give the open invitation. Anybody who wants to come in and hop on, I got an extra mic here. They can come in and commentate and talk trash about their buddies here or give everybody some props. Push shot. Oh, no, he missed left. I guess he's trying to get around that. Maybe go over the top. I don't know. It was an interesting result. I'm not sure what he was trying to do there. Four zero. D-Mac lets that one fly off the back and waste it. Let's see if Pawpaw can capitalize. He's on, but it's dead. Mr. D-Mac pours it in. All right, something for D-Mac to look at. Okay, that's going to help out Pawpaw. Just stock shot, pour it in. A little short there. He can still get this one. He can still get it. D-Mac might help him, though. He did help him. And that was going to miss. It's going to be a 4-4 or 4-1. I think it might be a wash there. It might be a wash. The late fist pump, the late knuckles. All right. Mr. Orange Man, Mr. Longhorn, UT Longhorn boy here. Oh, what a perfect block. Level 1.5, right in front. Going to give Tyler fits. There you go. Now, can he capitalize and collect this? No, he ends up hurting himself. Now, advantage Tyler. Sits right behind a good back block. Now this round gets interesting. Frank, stacks on top. I think he's got two bags peeking over the hole here. I think they're both going to go with some nudging. Tyler may want to sit in front of that. Oh, what just happened? I got three bags, 3/4 of the way down the hole. Vibrations should get them all in there. He does hit the top of all the bags, but the bag in his hand goes off the back. So right now it's sitting at 6-4 for Frank. And make that 7-6. Tyler steals. If my math's right, I think that's 7-6. Interesting round there. All right. Let's see if Pawpaw can put some heat on D-Mac with the first bag block. Oh, that's probably out of play. It is now there. Pawpaw. In a groove here. There you go, Mr. D-Mac. Pawpaw can maybe step out if he wants to. He could shoot it. He's looking for help. Tyler says just go on in. Just go on in, and he does. Pours it in. Good back from Pawpaw. Oh, and a little love from Mr. D-Mac. Let's go. D-Mac is not happy with that result. Gave 2 more points to Pawpaw. Picked up 2 more points, make it 4-3. So, Alan, I'm curious. You're from Gaylord, Michigan. Do you play a lot of cornhole up there? Or have you been here to Dallas and played some and heard about us through some event you went through here? Or what's your connection with Texas cornhole? Are you just find us Googling cornhole on YouTubes? Or because I've seen you in the chat before on other weeks. So I'm just curious. It's an interesting situation. I see someone from Gaylord, Michigan watching us from an ambulance. While he gives me an answer, let's check out some PPR real quickly here. Let's see who's doing what. Let's see where we're at. Most folks have played at least one. Some have got 2 games in. Right now, Preston Peacock just played 1 game, but still got that 10.71. Okay, so Alan says I play a bunch here. Okay, cool. Awesome. But how'd you find us online? I'm curious to know. How'd you find us online? I got to move this video over. I don't like what I'm seeing here. Looks like it's off a little bit. Let me do this. Make it a little bit more even. There we go. That might be better. You might see the screen move just a second there. There you go. Rodney Franklin throwing a 9.4 after 1 game. Mr. DMAC with a 9.17. Michael Henson with a 9. Chris Cherry, the junior, the kid, he's throwing an 8.67. So Raymond Vasquez has cooled off a little bit. He's down to an 8.4. He's got the bounty on him tonight. Bounty means the team that knocks him out, whoever his partner is, in the bracket, that person who knocks Raymond out, who throws against him, gets a free entry to next week's switch. But let me correct that. Each of the team members of the team that knocks out Raymond gets $10 off. So it's a price. It's a full bounty. It's a full price of admission split in half. So 50% off for each player. But then the person who actually threw against Rodney has a bounty on him or her. A little clarification there. We want to reward both team members of the team that knocks out Raymond, so it's not like fighting to throw against him. So the two team members that beat Raymond will get the bounty money. PPR check for this game. Frank with an 8.4. Tyler throwing a 7. Paw throwing a 7, and Mr. DMAC throwing a 7. Alan, I've got some coaching from Grant Cool. I've got some bags from John. I watched the Texas Cornhole show on Tuesday nights. I heard about your show on Mondays. I'll be going for my senior pro ACO status in 20. Nice. So Monday nights, unless I'm playing, I'm watching your show, and then Tuesday I work every Tuesday. So, okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, Grant's a good coach. Grant knows Cornhole very well. Former ACL pro. A little story about Grant I like to tell when it comes up. Grant Upchurch went to high school at Midlothian High School with my daughter, Jenna Price, and my nephew, Lance Tipton. And so he's from my hometown here. And during the COVID time, my nephew, Lance, said, hey, man, this buddy of mine who plays cornhole is like he's an ACL pro, and he was playing at an event in Las Vegas with a mask on. It was during COVID, and he was winning the event in the final against Damon Dennis, went on to beat Damon Dennis. So Grant Upchurch, he's like at the time just fresh out of high school, winning an ACL like I don't know if it was an open or a national event, but he's a title holder. It's incredible. So a few months later, he was back in town, and he gave me and Lance and some other members of my family a little driveway lesson. I think my sons as well. A driveway lesson here in Midlothian, just, because we're like, teach us how you play this game, because we like this game, but we suck. So, of course, now he's gone on to bigger and better things. He made a move away from ACL, helping TCL grow, and of course has the Center Cornhole brand, which is great. So, Alan says after his coaching, my PPR went up by 2 full points. That's tough to do, bro. That's awesome. Although I will say that if you once you get into this game, if you're watching, you don't know what this game is really all about. It can be really embarrassing at first to know how bad you are when you've just been playing backyard cornhole. But once you commit mentally, like Alan did here, and you say, okay, I'm going to learn this game. Like, how do I play this game? And you commit yourself to practicing a lot every day or several times a week for an hour or two here, an hour or two there, maybe get some coaching like Alan did. Your game will get better really, really fast. Like 2 points, I can actually believe that. Now, as of now, his skill level, I'm sure, and mine as well, it's hard to go 2 more points up the food chain that quick. The degrees of improvement as the game is over here as Frank and DMAC take down Pop on Tyler. Oh, I'm wrong. Maybe the other way around. Was that a great comeback? What just happened? Oh my gosh. What just happened here? Hold that thought. Oh, yeah. Frank and DMAC did win it. Okay. It was 2013. That was a weird score. Yeah, so you can get better pretty quickly and get yourself out of that 4 or 5 PPR up to that 6.5, 7, 7.2, 7.3 pretty quickly as long as you commit to understanding strategy and getting a consistent throw that's somewhat flat, eventually very flat. It's doable. So my hats off to you for committing to that challenge, Alan, of getting better. That's very commendable. And you found a good coach to do that. Just adjust the camera here for a minute here. We're waiting on some new players. We got Tyler Vasquez. We got Frank R again. That's 3 straight games that Frank's on the main stream. He just can't leave the court. The camera sometimes blurs in and out all by itself. Sorry about that, gang. It'll fix itself. He's going to throw against Chris Cherry Jr. and Glafiro. Don't know his game, so we'll see where he's at. Alan. Okay. Yeah, you're a true newbie then, aren't you? Says he says I threw my first bags and got my first set of boards in August of 2023, so about 11 months ago. Played my first major in Toledo, Ohio, just in May, so just a few months ago. So yeah, I'm freaking addicted. Dude, that's where I was about in 2021. It was the same way. I'll tell you that story here in just a second. These guys get their warm-ups in. Oh, cool, you're coming to AJ's in April of next year for the ACO Major. Great, man, for sure. You're going to love it here. It's just a great location. So my cornhole journey began after years of playing backyard cornhole with my family and friends and my sons in particular. It was literally just like the weird bags in the hills of West Virginia in the summer of just the janky boards and just fun at picnics and parties, whatever. But then my son went to A&M and kind of was getting into cornhole and started kind of a cornhole club there, and actually got Logan Chamberlain interested in some kind of a backwards kind of way. He was part of that process before Logan was even doing anything. So, of course, Logan went on to become a great pro, top 10 pro in the world right now. But so my son got me into it, and he would kick my butt so bad. And my son-in-law, I think I lost maybe 15 straight games to these guys. It was horrible. And so off they go. In August, my son goes back to A&M for his sophomore or junior year, whatever. And Dustin, my son-in-law, goes back to Houston. Obviously, lives with my daughter in Houston. So they go back. They're gone. And I said, no more. This butt whooping is going to stop. I was just trash. And I just I must have thrown it every day. I got a set of boards. got some decent bags, and just throw. Like I asked my wife, I threw for hours every day. It felt like, and by the time my son came back from break in December to prepare for a big college tournament in Myrtle Beach, he couldn't beat me. Couldn't beat me anymore. It's over. It's a wrap. It's over. And since then, I just keep finding more ways to love this game and love the friends I've made and the new community and the chance for an old man like me who's now 55 to be actually competitive in a sport, a game/sport. Pretty cool. So, the ACL has good bags here, by the way. ACL has a phrase: anyone can play, anyone can win, and it's so true. Doesn't matter your gender, your age. I mean, there's a guy who's a quadriplegic who's an ACL pro in the in that league, Mr. Weber, Dayton or Damon Weber. So yeah, I'm with you, Alan. Stay committed. Keep throwing. Good set of boards in your driveway, your backyard, wherever you play. I know it's colder up there in the winters, but you got to get your throws in. You got to get your reps in. Don't let the winter slow you down. Yeah, you're 55 as well, so yeah, I'm with you. We're in the same spot. I think the old basketball and the racquetball, all those quick moving sports where my knees can handle it, kind of those games pass me by. Still like to play golf, but cornhole's my new jam. Now Tyler here, he's talking about Michigan. He's got Michigan Wolverine bags, Alan. If you look at those are blue and yellow, or you call it blue and gold there, whatever. But it's the Michigan colors, the Michigan logo, the Michigan name on there. So I don't know if he's from Michigan, but he is a diehard Michigan Wolverines fan. We've had several talks. I think he went to the national championship game a few months ago when they took it all down. So you should be rooting for Tyler tonight, there, Alan. That's your Wolverine buddy. Those are Wolverine bags that Frank and Tyler are throwing. That one finds the hole. All right, Glafiro throws a nice block. Frank's going to go right over the top. Airmail. Bang. Glafiro sends that one off. Another airmail coming. Oh, no. He hits his other bag and maybe a collect. Oh, no. Just lets it sit right in front. Got to collect that. Just kind of pull the string out just a little bit. When you go slick, you're tempted just to back off the speed. Just throw it higher. A high slick bag or just go sticky and just power through it. But either way, you got to take dead aim on those collects, guys. Either hit your spot or don't hit your spot. I mean, there's no need to try to help guide it. It's the same spot, middle of the board. And just tell yourself, if it goes, it goes. Don't force, like, this bag must hit that bag. Just pick a deep landing spot and see what happens. Chances are, if the bag in your hand hits anywhere in the middle of the board within a bag or two or on the bag and isn't off too much, it will collect it. Or at least push one of the two bags should go in. But if you try to get real guidey and just try to lead it to the hole, your arm tends to lock up and you just end up missing the spot altogether. So just take dead aim and accept the results, no matter what happens. Whether you get one in or both in or just sit up front, at least be committed to the decision. So on that bag that Glafiro threw, it looks like his body language told me he wasn't committed to the collect. 18-0. This game's going to be over in a big hurry. And you're looking at an A player right now in Tyler, and Chris is just out of sorts right now. He just owns the middle. Watch Tyler play. He just owns the middle. Just nice release, coming through hot. Boom. He doesn't mind putting in his opponent's bag. Takes his as well, and then it could be a four-bagger. That should end it. There you go. 12-9 ball game. Skunkarooski. All right. We are more than halfway through. We are 69% done with this 4 rounds. So we've got 2 in. A few with 3 games in. We'll be back with more cornhole We got Alex Duran and Michael Panther versus Chris Cherry, and Tyler again is going to be in the court. So don't go anywhere. Right back with more. Just a second. All right, your top 5 hot throwers right now. PPR check. Let's get some props or some targets. We got 5 top 5 players right now. Preston Peacock. We're gonna heat Preston. Let's go. Going to 9.5 right now. Ronnie Franklin has found out how to play cornhole. Going to 9.15. He could be a problem. Michael Henson with a 9.12. Let's go, Michael. And TV throwing them blue and yellow Michigan Wolverine bags. His normal self in the top 4 with 8.6. And Chris Cherry Jr. 8.44. Those are your top 5 throwers right now. We are 70% done with this switch, so we're getting close to our halftime. Finish strong. Finish strong. Here we go. All right, these players are getting their warm-ups in. We've got Alex Duran and Michael Panther going up against Chris Cherry Sr. He's got a good partner in Tyler Vasquez. Huh? What's that, buddy? Senior citizen, he said. Are we live, Chris? Chris, are we live? Okay, we think we're live. We could be live here. Oh, I think those were live. I see inputs. I see fingers hitting scoreboard, so I'm going to give 4 points to Tyler on that one. Nice finish. 10-6. Got some bumpers now, but got some help. We should see some high scores from here on out. Oh, Alex missed that one badly. Oh, Chris, a little bit too hot. One bag goes off the back. That one goes again. And Alex is going to let that sit right on the front. I think that could be it's either 5-5 or 5-2. It's a 5-5. All right, Tyler. Right center, finds it. Panther got his hands full against Mr. Vasquez. He follows suit. Tyler, 2 down, 2 to go. Panther front boards it. Tyler finds the middle. Watch where these guys are landing their bags, guys. Watch Tyler hits right where the top of that J is. Doink! Right in the middle or at the top of that J. And Panther's going to leave that one short. It's going to be, ooh, wow, 12-4. Just like that, it's going to be 12-0. The really good players will figure out the speed of the boards that they're on, the speed of their bags, and how they're throwing with those boards. And then what they'll do is they'll find that decent, typically a standard height. There's 2 ways to look at it. You could either change your height or change your landing spot. And so this is how I look at it anyway. So what Tyler's doing is Tyler has found the speed he likes with the bags in his hand, with the speed of these boards, and he's determined that just a normal stock height, because it appears he's not throwing too low or too high, and he's found a landing spot for the stock shot, meaning an open board. And it's going to be right about where that J, the top of that J is. Watch his bags again. Let's see if he just hits that top of that J where the dot is. That was a miss, and notice how it went off the back. He hit above the A, and it went right up the back. So now he's got a bit of a muddy board to work with, so until we get a clean board. So there's right at the top of the J. Tyler, that's going to be the bottom of the A, so you see it missed short right. He's going to step out and try to collect this. Why not rounders? He does get one to go in, one sails off. And then Panther kind of short arm that one, let it sit up top. So if you're new at the game, there's so many small nuances, and just find what works for your brain so you can just go on autopilot and just be a target thrower. Don't worry about your form too much. That's where I'm at in my journey, is just working on my form in practice and then set it and forget it. Just at this point, trust your form. It doesn't have to be pretty, but can you be consistent and hit the same landing spot on open boards? Now, let's say the board gets muddy like it is now. Then you have to adjust, sometimes ever so slightly, the height of your bag and the landing spot. That's the next level. And then the third level is then you're getting involved with cutting and reverse cutting, actually moving your bag left to right, right to left, ever so slightly by angling the bag. So, but your first rule of thumb, if you're a new player, is on a stock shot open board with a normal height, where's the best landing spot for this particular board and this particular bag? Typically, go ahead and throw sticky. You can throw the slow side. If you want to get good at the cornhole game, slicks should only be used for when you have to, like a double bumper, and you can kind of snake it in because it's gonna have a lot of movement left and right, and it's gonna help itself go in without going off the back. But even then, you can throw a slick bag too fast, it burns right off the back. So the better players always throw an open board, bang, the slow side, and they're gonna go ahead and get that bag to push up the court, up the board, I should say. Whereas slick side, you can use slick to collect the bag if it's on level 2 or level 3. Level 1, I recommend just going sticky and just powering through it. But that's your main goal here, to get that spot, right? And then everything else adjusts from that, from your stock height, your stock landing spot. Good level 1 block by Cherry. That's what Chris does here. That one misses completely off the right, and that's going to be a little bumper. Now here, you probably just go stay sticky. Now, if you're Chris, I would just probably go stick and push through it. You could have gone slick. That's right there. That would have gone in if it was slick, but I don't mind it. But that's what can happen. You got all those bags are sticky side. Nothing's going to fall. That's the downside of throwing sticky when you got double bumpers. You can kind of, things just kind of lock up. So that was a quick game. Chris Cherry and Tyler Vasquez take care of the other two, Alex and Panther. If you're in the chat and thoughts and comments, give me your theory on how you approach the game in terms of what you're thinking about, your decision making when you're throwing bags. If it differs from my theory, I'm open to learning from you, or maybe we can have a little chat about it and figure out what works best for the world in general. But let's figure out your thoughts as well. How do you think and approach your decision making when you're throwing bags? Let's throw in the chat here as we prepare for another game. Paul and Bobby McCree against Alex and Jay Monty one time. Coming up next in the live stream. 85% done. If you want to warm up for the halftime game, go practice on the other half of the AJ Sports courts for the I call it four-bag survivors. Some call it the snake game, whatever. That's coming up soon. Your top five still Preston Peacock, Michael Henson, Tyler Vasquez, Roddy Franklin, and Chris still holding the top five spots in PPR world.
Yes, we do.
All right, Alan, if you're still watching from your ambulance in Michigan, I'm joined by Tyler Vasquez now. Uh, he is from Gaylord, Michigan. He's working
Oh, wow.
an
48 hours.
I don't know what that means. A 48-hour shift, he said, on the ambulance. So
Holy
anyway,
cow.
he is getting into. He got coaching from Grant. He watches on Tuesday nights. He's going for ACL Pro status soon, and he just kind of like he watches the other shows. So
That's
he
awesome.
got some coaching from Grant. His people went up by 2 points, and now he's only been thrown in less than a year. He started the game like a year ago. So, but I don't know if you know where Gaylord, Michigan is. Do you know much about that? Maybe Alan's watching still. So
Um, it sounds familiar, but I've never been there in Michigan. Um, I actually just got back from Michigan not too long ago, like a week ago, I think. I always got there for the last week of June, right before July. Um, and we have a campground out in Kalamazoo,
oh, okay,
so we usually got there for a week and do an early July 4th thing with a bunch of family up there for
that's
me.
up there.
So,
Okay, but
yeah,
you've never lived up there, but you just
no,
you visit.
I'm born and raised in Michigan. I lived there until I was 8 and then
Oh,
moved
okay,
here.
okay.
But, yeah, I have not been there, though.
All right, Alan says, make sure I hit my landing spot. Because I was talking about like strategy, because I'll talk about you in just a second.
Yeah.
Make sure I hit my landing spot, get my first bag sticky side in the hole, and then see what my opponent does. If they miss, then I try to go in the hole, then maybe third bag blocker. Okay, so I'm gonna get Tyler up to speed, Alan, on what I just talked about, because he's responding to you. So Tyler, in the last game, I was talking about your throw,
Yeah.
and I told the viewers, I said, watch what Tyler does. Tyler lands, you were landing right above the top of the J, like where the dot was. 'Cause that was you. I said, you look at the stickiness of the bag, you look at the boards, and you judge quickly, like, where do I want this bag to land? And you were just bang, bang, bang. And when you were off, you would definitely be off. So
For
I
sure.
said, Tyler probably finds that spot, like on an open board, on a stock shot, where is my target, and that's it. So
Absolutely.
is that what you do?
So, okay, and he's correct about Grant coaching, and he's taught me skinny boards.
Yeah.
And so, like,
Yeah.
that's what helps me pick out my spot on the board where to land because, I mean, Grant will even tell you, like, if you throw on skinny boards and you throw 12s on a skinny board, you have you should have no problem going to a normal board
Yeah.
and throwing a 12. But
Okay.
landing for sure, that helped me with my landing spots, and on a skinny board that is.
On the skinnies?
Yeah. So, yeah, throwing on skinny boards definitely helped me pick my mark down the middle of the board. So if I wanted to throw a block or things like that,
You'll throw it just a little bit shorter?
correct.
Yeah.
And these boards will help. These boards actually help me with if I'm stepping out, going slick side, trying to collect a bag.
Yeah.
On my side of the board, that is. I mean, those arrows, like the one right above the A,
Yes.
like if you had a bag right there, it helps you perfectly on
It
where
does.
to
It
locate.
sure
It's
does.
kind of like a bowling lane. Like you just know your mark and just you hit it. Hopefully, But yeah, those arrows definitely help me.
On this particular court one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those who are watching on here, that's the only boards that look like that with that design in this entire room. There may be one other set, but I think that's the only ones that look.
Keep practicing.
that.
Hey, Al.
Oh, there you go.
Keep practicing on skinny boards because that will definitely not only up your PPR, but it'll make you very consistent pretty fast. And it doesn't. It shouldn't matter what bags you throw on a skinny board because obviously you're just going in the hole. I mean, you can practice your blocks on a skinny board for sure. That comes to touch as well. Grant also told me that as well as touch, like how hard your release point, the arc you're putting on the bag, and that's something Grant's really. I mean, just in his game alone, he's really good at is touch, and you can see it.
He taught me, he said, you want to get good, he says, put a bag at level 7, a bag at level like 4, and a bag at level 1, and try to
And
throw bags.
stay in between.
Try to throw bags like hopscotch in between
Exactly.
them. How to land them,
Yeah.
like to land them there. Like that is some serious touch.
And that's touch. That's literally all that is touch. And I've tried it, and it's like it got uncomfortable for me. That type of touch was just way too much, like for me.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I mean, at our level now and
You're an A player, obviously.
elite.
Yeah.
So
You're elite now or A? You're
I've
elite?
been
Okay.
elite since last Sig
Okay.
2. But like in our division, our PPRs are so high, so it's more of like let's just get in hole, see who misses first, and a step out here and there, collect.
Yeah.
And it's more of just being consistent, obviously, because the more consistent you are, the higher you are, and the further you are going to go in this game.
I was listening to Vanessa Fillingham
Yeah.
do a little rant on Facebook, and she's such a good player, but she's playing so good and still losing. She was just like, what do you do? And she said something like, she said the game is evolving so much that it's
Absolutely.
getting close to perfection as the standard.
Yeah.
What do you think about that comment that
I
she
mean,
made?
I
Like you have to throw pretty much high 11s, 12s to at the pro level to actually win.
yeah, no, I completely agree with that. I mean, you see it in TCL too. I mean, you can just go by whatever. You can go by the leagues. I mean, if you think about it, and this is just TCL alone. I don't know how. I'm not into ACL very much. I mean, I do pay attention here and there about
Yeah.
the top dogs, but TCL. I mean, if you think about it, last year I believe at the end of the year there were like in between 60 and 70 elite players, right?
Okay. Yeah.
This bump that they just did, now there's 90.
I saw there's more.
So like that's just elite, right? I get it. I get it's 90, which is obviously not as much as your socials or your competitive and your advances.
But still.
And I mean, I think I can't remember. I didn't look at all the numbers for every division, but I mean that's just one alone. That's 30 plus, and not even 2.5 months.
In one ranking system, yeah.
Right.
Every few months they release new rankings for those who aren't.
And
familiar
like
with TCL.
it's mind blowing. It's like I was over at where was that? Flatbaggers one night, and my buddy I played baseball with for like 12 years growing up. We played select together, little league together. We went to the Little League World Series. I mean, we did a lot. He came up to the board, just some random guy. It's 6:30, so the tournament hasn't started yet.
Yeah.
And this guy comes up to me, and he's like, hey, you mind if I throw with you? I'm like, yeah, no problem. We throw all 4 down, and as we're walking, he's like looking at me. He's like, hey, what's up? And I was like, I don't know who you are, but, like, I'm just saying, hey, what's up? And as soon as I look up and I look over at him, I instantly knew who he was.
Your buddy.
Yeah. That was his first ever tournament. He's only been playing for 2 months. And he's constantly asking me about advice, constantly asking. And I'm like, what a small world, but that's quickly how this game's evolving.
Yes.
I mean, these random people just, I don't want to say random, but, like, you know what I'm saying? Just people you've never seen, and it's just growing and growing and growing and growing.
You hadn't seen him since when? Like you said,
am I, 21?
Little League-ish? Like World Series Little League at you're 10, 12 years old.
Yeah, probably 13, 14.
Oh, my gosh.
Right
But then you recognized.
before 8th grade.
Yeah.
Probably was the last
That's
time.
awesome.
I'm like, what a small world, but
It
so
is.
cool.
And I think to your point about baseball, if that kid keeps playing, a young man now, he'll get good quick. Baseball players, golfers,
So that was me.
bowlers,
That was
those
me.
3 sports, darts, horseshoes.
That was me,
This is
exactly.
your game.
So I was a pitcher all throughout high school, freshman to senior year. And I take this game exactly like being a pitcher.
That's how Austin Waskow got so good.
That's exactly.
He's a high school pitcher, same
yeah,
way.
That's exactly how I think of this. I mean, obviously in baseball you have all your different throws you can throw as a pitcher.
Yeah.
Off speed, fastball, curveball, whatever. And I take that exactly into consideration with this game. My roll shot, my cut shot, my slick
It's
side
like,
push,
almost like a
my
slider,
airmail.
curveball, fastball.
Exactly.
Fastball inside, fastball outside. Yeah, that's great.
And you
That's
grip a ball, I'd say about 80% of the time with 3 fingers.
Right here, baby. The thumb is always there, right? And then these guys right here, the index and your pointer
So
finger.
I use those exact same 3 fingers to throw a cornhole bag.
These are quiet back. Your last 2 fingers are quiet.
Yep. I throw with my thumb, pointer, and middle finger. That is it. Now, starting out the game, I used my whole hand. I used all 4 at the bottom and thumb in the middle.
Yeah. But you evolved to like, hey,
Yeah.
why not throw it like a baseball? Because I know
Exactly.
how to throw a baseball. Yeah.
So when I started like first learning how to roll, I took like my pinky off and just used 3. So is my pointer, middle, and ring finger.
Ring
and my
finger,
thumb.
yeah.
Then, like as it just evolved and got more comfortable,
You just lost
I lost those 2.
the ring finger, yeah.
So
Well, that's one less variable that can mess up your swing.
I
Is
know.
one way to look at it. For me, because I'm a big golfer, high school golf team, worked at a golf course, been golfing recreationally for 30-plus years, was down to a single handicap for a while. I know the game of golf very well. I'm an addict until this game came in play. So I look at it like you do, but with golf. So for me, it's a cut shot, a draw, a big fade, a small fade. So I'm
All
looking
of
at, I'm even how I release it. I'm looking at like I'm doing a little pitch or just a nice little 9-iron. Just I want a straight shot, a slight draw, a slight fade. So, and it releases how I differently. So if you'll see me throw lately, I'm trying to throw like flat would be like this, keep my fingers pointed this way. If I want to do a fade, I'm actually going to be I go like this.
the tilt of the bag.
If I want to roll, I'm going like a rooster tail. So I'm just doing a
Okay.
release right here, just a slight small thing the last 3 weeks. So I'm trying to develop my game where I have a bit more controllable action left to right to catch up with the A players and elite players because I'm not there yet. But I know to get to that level, I'm going to have to start controlling this better as opposed to just being down the middle and not being very consistent. So whether you're a baseball player or golf or whatever you do, I know Deb Odom was a big horseshoe player. Now she used that to be a great ACL pro. So find something that you can relate to adapt to this game. You'll get good quick. But to Tyler's point, skinny boards, a lot of reps, consistency. Get a flat bag, obviously, as soon as you can, and your game's gonna go. Just gonna skyrocket.
And
really quick.
I'm one to like go all in on something because after baseball was done, which unfortunately it didn't go the way I wanted and it ended in a bad way. But I'm so competitive, and being as young as I am, I'm not a gamer. I don't like to sit on my butt at the house
On the video games?
I don't.
Yeah,
I
you're
just
not, yeah.
don't. And I'm competitive, and I like to strive for something and just go for it and go all in on it.
Yeah.
And when I found this, I just finished my 3rd full season at TCL. But just wanting to get good at something, and I'm glad I found this, and I've just stuck with it. And
You've
I
gotten
couldn't be
so
happier.
much better. The first time I played with you was I think was at some of those May Pro switches with Strike Zone, and you were good. You were like an early B player, but you've just gotten so much better.
I appreciate it. Yeah,
Oh, nice bag there. Nice bag. Oh, fight, 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 fight. The thing about all you youngsters and 20 somethings is that old guys like me and Rick Ellis, like we ain't quitting. We,
no,
we, we, we get better slower, but we'll catch up. We'll
you
get there eventually. But I'm as like you are. I'm like I'm competitive, dude. Like I want to win. I want to play
yeah,
and get better. So we just get better slower than you younger guys. But we'll get there. We're committed. So that game's over, which means the rounders is just about over, which means it's about time for you to get off the microphone and do our little four-bag,
yeah.
I call it four-bag survivor. You call it like a snake challenge or something like that. So
I remember when you used to hate my first back block all the time.
I don't mind it now.
You're like, oh my
I
gosh,
did hate
TV, stop it. Or
Stop it,
like,
stop it.
You'd get upset or like have to say something about
Now
it,
I
which
just
made
like
me laugh.
just power through it, just push through it. And I've learned like you got to face the music, man. Just power through it.
Right.
All right, we're gonna hop off here. I think we're done. We're gonna go give away some money. So come back in about 15 minutes, gang. We'll have some more bracket action for you here on the Kinfolk Switch. Fire Nights. Is that Phil? Is that the round beady Phil? It's probably for Sardinsky's, yeah. All right, we're about to do the halftime game. If you want to get in the game, come see me quickly, $5. Come see me real quickly, we'll get you on the list. I got 14, I think, players in there now, so about $70. I think the math's right there. We're going to start at court number either 8 or 9. We're going to go down court 8 and come back 7, down 6, back 5, so we kind of rotate. And you're going to get 4 bags. Here's the rules. You get 4 bags. After that round, whatever bags are in the hole, go to the next round. So yes, you can collect. You can airmail drag your bags. Don't give up on a bag until the round's over. But when those bags are thrown, only bags in the hole go to the next board. So you may be doing 3 the next. Maybe it's only put 2 in. So you got 2 bags until those 2 bags are dead. Go as far as you can go. And once you're there, we'll be making notes. And the player that gets 4 bags the furthest with at least 1 bag in the hole will get all whatever $70 or so. All right, let's flip it. We're gonna go top middle or top random, bottom random. So what's gonna do this? Okay, yeah, flip it. Let's flip it. Here we go. We're gonna go random. So top random, bottom random. Top half will be randomized with the bottom half. All right, so let's go down to court 8, 9, and get ready for your 4 best bags that you think would go in the hole. So you may want to go slick. I don't know. You do what you got to do. You gonna hop in this game? Okay. Yes, I'll give you the order in just a second. list go? Got it. Where'd my list at? Where's the list? Where's the list? I'm looking for the list. All right, here we go. All right, I got the list. Here we go. We're going to add one more. We're going to add Alex to the list. We got 16 players. 16 times 5 is 80. That's 80 bucks. 80 bucks. All right, here's the list. Paw first. First three, Paw, Mandy, TB, Tyler Vasquez. Paw, Mandy, and then Tyler B. And I'll walk down there and we'll get off the microphone.
There you go, Papa. It's more of a Francisco song.
with these Big D bags, you get to keep that set of bags plus another set for your partner. So keep the bags you win with, pick another set, split them up. So it's John Trzynski's Big D Challenge. So think about it. It's an option for you here at AJ Sports. Enjoy the bracket. Let's play some cornhole. Brandon Hiles. Brandon Hiles. Yeah, right there. The white shirt. All right, we're back. This is round one of the bracket. Were those bags live, Tyler? Were those live? Okay. All right, we're going live there. That was 6-10. 4-0. Jay Monty one time and Tyler Clark. Early lead round one against Mr. D-Mac and Nikki Panther. All right, here we go. Good, nice little toe in the water block there. Oh, and she helps out Jay Monty. Another good little sit in front there. Something to look at. Nikki does not hit that spot where she wants to. Nice collect, easy collect from Jay Monty. See if Nick can get one in the hole here. 2 off to the right, 1 off. And that's a 4-bagger for Jay Monty and a good finish there. 5, that'd be 7. He's talking trash about someone crossing the line. That's just disrespect. I know, we got a bounty. We got bounty. $12-0. Quick jump in front for Tyler and Jay Monty. Let's see what Panther can do here. Can she get it? Can she get it? Oh. And a few more points. 2 more for Jay Monty. See what Tyler's got here. Oh, he sits right in front. Gives something for Mr. D to look at. What you got, Mr. D Mac? Oh, it didn't get enough muscle on it. Get that cut shot working, sir. Get that cut shot working. $19-0. Real quick here. Nikki sits right in front and, oh, forces a mistake. Forces a little mistake from Jay Monty. Let's see if Nikki can collect this bag and not put Jay Monty's in. Oh, good bag. Stole 2 more points from that round that we should otherwise not have had. I think it's 8. Is that 8-7? I think they're on the board. I think they're on the board. They got one, 19-1. Tyler burns that one off the side. Mr. D-Mac taking dead aim now. Look at it. Oh, he throws it off and sends another bag off the back as well. Tyler finds that bumper and misses left. See if D-Mac can push through this. Oh, everything's just off just a little bit. His direction was right. Tyler's going to try to squeeze around this. That'll do it, though. Ball game. As Tyler, in one time, take care of Mr. D-Mac and Nicky Panther on court number 1. All right. Let's take a look at our bracket to see who is partnering up with Raymond Vasquez. Because there's a bounty on Raymond Vasquez's head. Let's see. Bracket is Raymond, Vasquez, and Aiden. Pajama Boy. Aiden Pajama Boy. Is partnering with Raymond Vasquez. And they just lost big time to Tyler and Chris Cherry. So we have already a team ready to take out Raymond. Bounty alert, bounty alert, bounty alert. Raymond Vasquez is in the loser's bracket with Aiden Pajama Boy. They're going to face the loser of game number 6, which is going to be Preston Peacock and Glafiro E versus J Monty one time and Tyler, if this game ends up like it might here on court number 1. So Raymond's got some work to do. He's got to run the table. He's got to run the loser's bracket table, boys and girls. Or else his bounty gets passed on and he gets dethroned. So I thought that game was over. I think they did too, but the game is not over. It's 20-1. But it's looking like that. There he goes. There's the knuckles. Now that's it. All right, be right back. So I'm just getting the math right here. So 50 and 50. That's first place, and then 60 would be 30 and 30. Which I might go 10. You would have to go. Yeah. I did my own change to do this. There's 20 and 20. 40. 60. 100. Yep, okay, we're good. I'll put it in clips. We're good to go. That's my money there. Third, second, first. 60, That seems fair. Josh, can you populate court one? Okay.
So right now, if we populate court 1 now, because this game's already just started, and it's already in this half, like this section. If I started that one, when these are right on the end, then we won't have a bunch of more sitting. Does that make sense? So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 games going if I go ahead and push this, wait for this to go. So they're almost at the same time, so when one finishes, we should go right into another one. Otherwise,
So it's just waiting now to get that court going.
and then it'll allow us to go many games without stopping.
Okay.
So like a less than 5, probably
Yeah,
3-minute breakdown.
Yeah,
Those games where they're at, will end up yielding, saving probably 20 plus minutes overall if we have everything. Well, because we would have game 1, we'd have this game's already started on that side. Then we'll have 3 others going on that side. And then once that's done, then now we have these going and these going, and all these are now going to be populated. So it's trying to get as many games populated as possible.
How do you pause foot one?
It was automatically. It was automatic. Yeah, I already had it. And then whenever you pause it, or when you hit play again, it won't advance it.
But you unpause it now, so it's ready.
Yeah.
It's ready
So
to
now
populate.
at the force.
Ready to populate.
Yeah. Now it's time to force it.
Oh, you have to force it now? Well, if it's unpaused, it means it's just add the court.
Right. So I had it paused originally, and then I hit.
Oh, once the game started,
Yeah. So once if this is paused and a game finishes on it and nothing populates, it won't automatically populate. So the next one, if you have, does that make sense? So now it.
So I need to keep track of that on my phone, on my iPad. I should keep track of it.
You can make him heel over, man. Don't do that, TV. You ain't gonna make it to the next round.
I'm gonna pause 3 and 4
Get him out of here on the stretcher.
Pausing 3.
because I want to space it out.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense now.
now we can space it all out. So now it's
So
next.
what by doing that game continues, but no longer will a new game will not go
Yeah.
until you unpause it.
Yeah. So nothing will go on 3.
Okay.
Once the game finish up. Then we'll populate that game on court 1, and then we'll go from there.
Sleep out with the dog.
Yeah, so we just need court 3 and court 4 to do something.
Oh, you ain't already.
Both almost done.
Now, that one's off the side. Like this, we just need to flip the slip down and push through it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Now we got it.
Oh. Shoot it! Shoot it! Oh. Oh man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right. We got back some live action here in court number one. We got Michael Panther and Josh Watley versus Frank R. and Bobby McCree. Bobby M. Our halftime game ended with Pawpaw. Joel Airy won the 4-bag survivor. He made it from court, I guess they began at court 8, then went 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. He threw at least one bag in. He got to the last bag, bag 3, or I should say court 3. He bagged his remaining bag, and court 2 he missed. So he was the first guy to go. He made it through court 3. And in fact, he made it like the last 3 or 4 rounds was just one bag. He just was running it. Just one bag go, one bag go, one bag go. Snaked up 6, 5, 4, 3. And then the closest person after that was court 4 by TV, Tyler Vasquez. Everybody else was dipping out after like just a couple of courts. So congratulations, Joel. Airy Pawpaw picked up a clean, I think it was $80. All right, this game here is a winner's bracket game. This is the 12th seed and the 13th seed. Let's take a look at some of the PPR issues and see who should win this game. $57 and $60 for Josh. That's a 117. Frank and Bobby, they're at 56 and 45. That's going to be 101. So, on paper, it should be Michael and Josh. But you never know. You got to play the game. Find out. Who do you got in the chat? You got the favorites, Josh Watley and Panther. You're going to go with the underdogs with Frank and Bobby. Let me know in the chat who you got. I think these bags are live. Frank sends that one off. And it's left, right, left, Army, Cornhole. Josh off the left, Frank off to the right. Both now throw some dead bags. Frank finally sneaks one in. Time to collect. Spins it around slick side, but stays on the board. Frank almost trips. Josh gets the collect. Get that 7-5, I think, or 7-2. Not a good start, but a good finish. It's going to be 2 points. It was 7-5. All right, first bags for, we got Knuckles. We got first bags here for Mr. Bobby and Mr. Panther. Solid throw from Michael. Bobby. Oh, that bag just like stopped and went off after a hesitation. Just tormenting Bobby. That's going to be helping out Mr. Panther here. A little wider hole, and Panther does not capitalize. Oh, and Bobby gives up 2 more by knocking Panther's bag in. I think that's a 10-5 spot. That is going to be 10-5, and just like that, 7-0. First bag for Josh. A little too strong. Frank drips that one in. Josh going front to back. Pick a spot. Let's choose the board. There we go. He's found it. Oh, and Frank got a weird kick there. Chance to get, oh, a nice block, though. Let's see if Frank can get around it. Can he sneak around it? He does. Goes slick side, fist pump, gets it. But Josh has got to get his head out of his rear end. He goes deep, then he goes short. He's shaking his head. I got to call it like I see it, buddy. Hey, Josh will figure it out, though. Josh is, of the 4 players here, he's got the highest SPR, so he'll figure it out. But right now they're holding a 7-4 lead. Good bag, Mr. Panther. Bobby sends that one to dead bag territory. Panthers got some bumpers now, got something to work with. Does knock off Bobby's bag. Does he go through it? Sit in front. What you got? Panther! Oh, I think he tried to airmail it. I think he tried to go over the top. Why not? It's a Monday night. We're having fun at the Switch. It's Kinfolk Cornhole. Go for it. 11-4. Still picking up points there. Here's Frank. How that did not go in, I don't know. Good bag by Watley. Frank sends that one down the middle. That's going to park right there. Makes step out for Josh. He's got some help here. He can still get 7. And it sits up, but he's going to sit right in front for someone or for something for Frank to look at. He's going to step out a little bit. I may have to adjust that camera a second, guys, after he throws his bag. Let's see what we got in. Oh, he misses it. Sends it sailing off the back. Let's try give you a little bit more space to work with here. That's me doing some camera moves here. All right. That may be a little bit better. We'll see. All right, a 15-4 commanding lead. Panther front boards it. Bobby now a chance to pick up some points. To cut into this 11-point deficit. Panther says, I'll take one back. Bobby's off the back. Panther peeking off the back. Bobby finds it. Panther, yep. And Bobby, it just parks. Just a little bit too high. We landed it too short. Gets the 1 point. And that round's going to end up being, I think, 2 more for Josh and Panther. Josh finding that stroke. Frank, not there yet. Josh now got 2 in a row. This could help. Just a little bumper, a little bump. Oh! Did that go in? That was deep. For 9. This is for 9. This could be ball game if he gets. Oh, that's not bad. Not bad. So 7-4. And he knocks it in and make it 10-4. Or 9-4. 5 points. That puts you past 21. That means this game's over. This game is over. All right. Doing let's do a bounty watch. It's going to be Raymond Vasquez, who's at stake here. He's the bounty holder. His partner's Aiden Pajama Boy. They're about to play the loser of a game that's going to be probably going the way where we're going to see Preston Peacock and Glafiro E. They're about to lose that game. They're going to be set in the loser's bracket with a chance then to knock out Raymond. Let me ask Josh a quick question here. Hey, Josh, can you bump real quickly for me? Can you bump this game to the stream? bags. You did? What are you throwing? ACO dudes. Okay, I'll keep an. So you guys are okay. I'll keep an eye on that. You use them tonight too? The Bonnies? ACO Bonnies? Still in the bracket? Still alive? Okay. Who's your partner? Jay Monty? All right, so we have two sets of, or two teams. The team you're looking at now warm up, doing the Big D Challenge. Oh, and they're playing against the other team. Oh, both teams on the stream are doing the Big D Challenge. The Bonnies versus the Dudes, right? We got the Bonnies for Tyler Clark and Jay Monty, and the Dudes for Josh Watley and Michael Panther. All right, let's go. I'm going to fix this screen just a little bit more. A little bit of a technical work here. Get this a bit more cleaner. Not sure I'm doing a good job of it, but whatever. Okay, all right. All right. We're getting to the bracket here. Let's go, Dudes. Alan Ballard. Okay, so the Dudes are being thrown by Mr. Apex Cornhole there, the purple jersey. That's Michael Panther. And Josh Watley are throwing the Dudes. If any of these two teams wins the bracket, they get to keep their bags, and their partner gets to pick another set of bags. So between the two of them, they get two sets of bags to stay home. James says, let's go, Jay Monty. James Bork. Jay Monty's throwing the Bonnies with his partner, Tyler Clark. He's wearing the BG jersey. All right, we've got one team already out. Rodney Franklin and Dana Pasquale finish sad 13th. Rodney had a good night on the PPR world, though, throwing an 8.19 through bracket. Pretty good. But he gone. Chris Cherry Jr. and Alex Duran knocked them out. And here's your bracket alert for the bounty. It's Raymond Vasquez at risk now. Over in court number 3. He's playing against Preston Peacock, who had a great PPR in the rounders. His partner is Glafiro E. Raymond's partner is Aiden Pajama Boy. So let's see if Raymond can get on a heater. Court 3. Stay alive to keep the bounty for 3 straight weeks. Said it right the first time, Bork? Okay, cool. James Bork. Well, right now it's your boy Jay Monty up 5-0 in Tyler against Michael and Josh. All right, let's get into this game. It's going to be a good game. Let's get into this game. I get one back. First bag for Tyler. First bag for Josh. With the Dudes. The brown Dudes and versus the white Bonnies. Both produced by Big D Bags. Both off to the left. Now we got kind of a bigger hole here. We got some bumpers to work with, and Tyler will take advantage of it by taking hole control, dripping in, but Josh goes right around it. Good bag. Mr. Watley. Tyler looking to collect. He goes sticky for now. Watley gets it, gets his 8. Got to curve this in to get the wash, or maybe go get it. A great effort. That's a bag where you hit your spot, but the beads just didn't cooperate. So Tyler's shaking his head, but it's a really good throw. He can't get upset about that because he just got to hit your spot and see what happens. So unfortunate it stayed on the board, but It's 2 more for Josh and Michael. Cut the lead to 5-3. There's a nice block in front. Back block. We got a nice muddy round working here now. Here's where the skill kicks in. Good bag by Jay Monty. Oh, and now a little push through maybe. A little push through. Oh, it goes over the top. Says, get your own trash. Take your own trash out. Now, will he do it again or go right through it? Over the top. Oh, it burns it off the back, but still picks up a 7-4 spot. Bang! Jay Monty bringing the heat. 8-3. First bag now for Tyler. Too much juice. Josh in the groove now. Tyler finds the backstop and pours it in. That's going to fall. That's as good as in. Tyler just needs to forget about that bag and throw bags in the hole. Instead, he actually taps Josh's bag and it goes in. Advantage right now for Watley because Tyler's got one off. And now this could be a big round. Poured in for 10-5. Knuckles for the acknowledgement, a 5 spot. And I think we're tied up. We are tied up, 8-8. 8-8 in this ball game as we are entering round number 6. First bag's in for Panther. Jay Monty follows. Panther, front board, taps his chest, says, I suck at cornhole to his partner. Jay Monty leaves one out there. Good drip in by Panther. Jay Monty looking to pick up some points here. Finish up strong. All right. So here we go. We got potentially, it could go 8-9, 8-10-8. It could be 9-9. And I said it could go either way, and it does. Panther steals the point. That's one of those going to be 10-9 or 9-8 or some kind of crazy, funky 1-point switch or 1-point ad. So nice pickup by Panther. Gave Jay Monty something to look at. That's as good as in. Oh, good back block. Making Tyler look it over. Here it comes. Okay. A little bit off. Still a point. I think that bag is still on the board. Yeah, there's 4 bags on the board there. Do you roll it? Do you shoot it? Do you slide, push through it? Just nudge it? What you got? Oh, okay. Keeps his point alive. He's got 5 and a good collect, slick side, good bag. Guaranteed some points here. Tyler. All right, sneaks it, gives up 2. Good. That's a good round. That was a gritty round by both players. All 8 bags were counted as points. 11-8. This is getting good now. We got a good game brewing here. All 4 players throwing pretty close PPRs together. Here's Panther. Panther's going to get the 1. It's a dead bag. Jay Money, nice release there. I'd like to see a bit more release. I don't know how to say this right, but I know Panthers he likes a quiet lower body, but if you get a little bit more like leg push, maybe lean forward more. He's so quiet from the bottom, from the waist down. Sometimes I think he short arms some bags, but that's just my opinion. Good finish there. Jay Monty picks up a chunk full of points, takes the lead change, 13-11. All right, here we go. Tyler, first bag, 2-point lead. Round number 9. I got 1 off, 1 in now. Tyler missed the first one. That one, he's missed 2. Oh, a chance for Josh to step on the pedal. A chance for Josh to pour it on. It's 6-0 right now, halfway through the round. Tyler misses another one. Not like Tyler. Oh, and Josh gives one back. What just happened here? Still 6-0. And this 6-1 could be 9-1. It is 9-1. It's an 8 spot. 19-13, and Josh thought it was over. Josh started doing the walk. It ain't over yet. That's going to get Tyler and J Monty fired up. Oh, he came to switch the remote. Okay, that's what it was. You came to switch the remote. Okay. Okay, we got to get the screen just out of your view, guys. The screen was flipped, so I think he thought the game was a different score. So we're still in here, 19-13. Michael, dead center. Jay Monty's got to regroup now, find something special here. Panther could finish it up right here. A four-bagger wins it for Michael Panther. Oh, he's got 3 in. Can Panther finish it up for the dub? You got it! Let's go! Panther's fired up. Oh, and Jay Monty sails it off the back. Didn't matter. Good finish by Panther. Michael Panther and Josh Watley are going to be a problem in this bracket, boys and girls. Wow. All right, they'll move on. They are playing for the king seat, baby. Tyler's still alive. They can work their way back. Meanwhile, over in court 3, I'm gonna have to get on the microphone. We have a close game with a bounty on the head. So I'm gonna hop off this headset just a second because there's no game gonna populate court 1 for a while. So you can listen in here. Here we go. We got a close game on court number 3. All eyes on court 3. If you're not watching, it's a bounty alert. It's 16-14. Raymond Vasquez trying to stay alive. Pajama Boy and Raymond hanging in there. 16-14. Raymond does not want to give up his bounty. Now it's 17-14. Good win. That's a good win. I thought you thought the game was over.
I did because I thought the game was over because I saw I didn't read the names. I just saw 13 on the right side and I was like, oh shit.
Oh, you thought you had 13.
Yeah, I thought.
Because you had 8 points, yeah.
So I was like, oh, it's
Yeah,
a spot for
you
the
thought
win.
you had 8 points.
Let's go.
That makes
Okay,
sense.
never mind.
That
Never
makes
mind.
Uh-oh, we have a lead change. We got a lead change. 18-17. All eyes on court 3. We got a bounty alert. Clefiro looking to take the bounty down. He's throwing against Raymond. Here we go. You're a solid and upcoming C player. In my opinion, you're upper level C. 100%. All right, we've got, yes, Alan, we've got the dudes going to try to bring it home because we got a king seat game here. We're playing for the king seat now. We've got Michael Panther and Josh Watley, who just finished up a game a few moments ago on this court against TV, Tyler Vasquez, Mr. Michigan Man, and Chris Cherry. This is going to be a good one here. This is going to be really good. Let's check the SPRs. Alan Ballard from Michigan says, let's see the dudes bring it home. So he's not pulling for his Michigan boys, pulling for the dudes. I love it, Alan. All right. Who you got in the chat? We got a good game here. The SPR is going to tell us Panther and Watley are, 58 and 60. So let's go 118. 118 for the dudes as they warm up. And we've got Tyler and Chris. Oh, a commanding lead. We got, they're at 138. So on paper, this should be a cakewalk for Tyler and Chris, but you got to get through Panther and Watley. They're throwing good tonight. So I think the real battle is going to be on the left side of your screen. Tyler and Josh, if Josh can hang, oh, the camera's getting blurry there, gang. Sorry about that. It's all by itself. If Josh can put some pressure on Tyler, we might see a close game here. The guys on the right are fairly close, I think, in skill. Panthers at a 58 and Chris at 61, but Panthers really, he's not really a 58. He's low 60s. So it all comes down, I think the game is on Josh's shoulders. Josh is going to have to really play his best game of the night needs to happen right now. If he wants to get to the king seat, here we go. Already 4-0. Early lead from Chris. There's a miss from Tyler. Oh, and Josh follows suit. But Tyler does stay on the board. Those slower Michigan bags, those, what are those anyway? I think they're center bags. I'm not sure. Could be wrong. Oh, and Josh throws one soft at the front. Oh, a big round. I think it's going to be 9 to 1? Is that right? 10-2. Sorry, 10-2. So 12-0 real quickly here. That one's going to be making a bigger target for Mr. Panther. Right center is your new target. Instead, he goes left of left. Now, there's where Cherry uses his own dead bag to help him out. Panther goes and blocks it off and throws it off. Now they're finding the middle. Now we're finding the middle. Panther drips it in. Let's go. One more point. It's 9-8 for Chris, though. Tyler. Now, again, watch where Tyler lands his bags, okay? He's looking at the top of that J right there. If he hits the top of that J, it's going to go in the hole every time. Why? Because he's got a flat bag and doesn't kick a whole lot. So once you develop a relatively flat bag, you can just pick a target. He was going for some juice right there. With a 13-0 lead, he's going for some juice. Collected. Oh, collection. A nice collect from Mr. Watley. He's going to pick up 2 and send the first bag back over to Panther because Tyler was feeling his oats. He was feeling his oats. All right, Panther, first bag. Can you keep first bag and send it back to Josh with either a wash or get a few more? First one's in. Missed by Chris. Panther, who finished the last game with a 4-bagger, looking to find that magic again. He's got 3 down. Panther looking to drag. He does. Do we have a social? Do we have a social? We got a social. 12-12. PPR pumper. That's what you call a PPR pumper, folks. Good bags. All right, Josh. Okay, that's interesting. Level 2 right down the middle. Level 3 in the middle. That's a landing spot bag, so it could be trouble for Tyler, and he does miss his spot. So from here on out, oh, and he airmails over the top. Oh, and snakes it in there. That's going to sit at the back. Still advantage Josh. He tried to and one, and said he sends him off the back. Oh, lands just in front and goes in the hole. Oh, a big round by Watley. That's like 9-3 or 9-6. It was his fault. He landed right at the landing spot of where both players like to land. That's a level 3 perfect block. Picks up a few more points. Now, Panther pushes through the block, kind of replaces his opponent's bag. Got 2 in front. Another little push collect, I should say replace. And now Panther's going to step out and try to sneak around this brown bag. And, oh, it's kind of hanging. I should say around the yellow bag. He tried to collect his own, getting the colors mixed up. All right. That was a washer. There's a 6-6 spot. Oh, miss. A little miss by Josh. Now Tyler is able to get his bag in front of the hole in, but does leave his bag in his hand, sailed off to the right. Dead bag. He's in the hole. Watley finds it. Tyler finishing up. Oh, burns it. A sticky side goes right past the back of the hole. That was a sticky side throw, too. Came in too hot. Came in too low. Gives up. Oh, he still gets 1 point, though. It's 14-6. Hole's bigger. You got to capitalize. If you're Michael Panther, it's go time, show time right now. It's winning time right now if you're Michael Panther. Push right through that. Push right through it. There you go. Chris Cherry fires it through his Michigan blue bags. Good bag by Panther. Chris Cherry gets his 10. Panthers. We got a little 10-10 spot. Knuckles wash. All right. We're entering round number 10. It's going fast. Tyler's first bag. That's going to be a dead bag. And that's deader than dead. That's off the board. Tyler, an angry throw, pours it in. Another front board from Watley. Tyler is mad at life right now, just pouring him in the hole. Watley shakes his head. Tyler gets 8. Watley needs to get this in the hole. He does. He gives up 4. Make it 18-6. Tyler does not like life right now, but he's still up. I think they picked up 4 in that round. I think Yeah, there it is. Okay, 18 to 6. Panther and Watley are a good team, but can they just stem the tide here and find a way to claw back, fight back? Now, Chris Cherry's got a groove. He's got a groove working out, and there's 2 off. That could be, there's your ball game right there. There's your ball game. It's over. It's already 9-0. But you know what? They're still alive. They're still alive in this tournament. They'll have to win one game and face these 2 one more time. So Panther loses his hat. He's ticked off, shows his bald head to the world. But they're going to go play in that second, third place game with a chance to come right back. They could be right back to face Tyler and Chris, who are sitting in the king seat. Congratulations, Big Blue. You still alive, Papa? You still alive? Oh, okay, I see you. You just went out. You won a lot of money tonight. Bounty alert, bounty alert. Raymond Vasquez is not going down. He's just won another game. Pajama Boy is carrying Raymond tonight to the finish line. Oh my, they won't go down. And the journey to the championship continues for Bounty Boy Raymond Vasquez. He's going to play Michael Henson next up. And B. Hiles, Brandon Hiles, on court 2 with a bounty at stake. Who's going to throw against Raymond? Who will decide to throw? Both team members, if you knock them out, you each get $10 off for next week's switch. So Michael would get 10, Brandon gets 10, but the player who throws against Raymond will have the bounty himself again on his head. So all eyes on court 2. Let's see who's going to match up against who. It's going to be Michael Henson. Michael says, give me a piece of that Raymond Vasquez booty. Give me some of that booty. he says, I don't know about that, Rob Price. I don't know about that. I don't know about that booty you're talking about. Cornhole booty. All right, here we go. All eyes on court 2. Here we go. Enjoy. All right, we got 2 games left. We got court 1 on the live stream, and court 2 is a bounty game. Raymond Vasquez is at stake in the loser's bracket, and this here is another loser's bracket game. I think these are for the 2 fifth-place games. So the loser, the game we're about to call, and the loser of court 2 with the bounty game over there will both take home 5th place respectively, and the winners will battle for 4th place with a chance to win 3rd place. So we're down to the final 6 teams here. I guess I should say 5 teams. Let's check that. 5 teams. 'Cause in the king seat, we've got Tyler and Chris Cherry. That is 6 teams because Panther and Watley are still alive. So we got 6 teams left. 6 teams left. We got Tyler Clark and J Monty one time throwing the Bonnies against Alex Duran and Chris Cherry Jr. What bags you throwing, Alex? Huh? The Texans? Were they off the table? No? Okay. Those are your bags, Chris? Okay. All right. So we're throwing with the Texans. Chris Cherry and Alex Duran throwing the Texans. Another Big D bag. This is Big D versus Big D. With the Big D challenge at stake with Tyler and Jay Monty's bags. If they win the whole thing, they get to keep those bags. Plus another set off the rack. Rick Ellis says, fire up ice. I'm fired up tonight. Just calling these awesome games. Vasquez still alive in the 5th place game with his bounty on his head, fighting to the loser's bracket. We got Watley and Panther sitting in the 2nd, 3rd place game. And we got Tyler, Vasquez, and Chris Cherry Sr., the dad of the young man throwing right now, Chris Cherry Jr., sitting in the king seat. So I think going to round 2 now, 2-0, Alex and Chris early. Here come first bags for Tyler and Jay Monty. Here we go. Both players a little nervous on court 1. Are they nervous on the stream? What's going on here? Alex kind of sits in front, gives Tyler something to look at. Tyler goes around it, goes too far around it. Now you got some bumpers. If you go with Slick side, there you go, Slick. Good job. Tyler just go right downtown. Right downtown, send it home, and he does just that. Picks up a point. Picks up 1. That was a 5-4 round. Dead bag, Cherry, bottom of the cup. Jay Monty follows. Cherry, smooth, silky release. Jay Monty struggling. Another one down the hatch. And this could be a big round. It could be 12-5. Oh, it is 12-5. A big round. A body blow from Chris Cherry. Makes it 9-1. We go into round number 3. Alex Duran. Dead bag, but a point. Tyler Clark. TC finds it. Right center. Good bag. Another, now a dead bag. I think, maybe not. Maybe Alex can grab it. It's nudging there. Let's see if Alex can get a little bit closer. Now that's kind of in play. It's pinched up a little bit, but I think that bag is in play with a little help. Good bag by Tyler. Looking to claw into that 9-1 deficit. Oh, a beautiful bag, though, from Alex. That's better than in because the moment Tyler touches the bag, it's going to fall. In fact, even vibrations make it have to fall. Here comes from Tyler. He does squeeze it in there along with his opponent's bag. 2 points. Plus 3 more because it was a bag off. Let's make it 9-7. Pretty much the lead's gone now. I mean, that's 2 points is nothing, really. Perfect level 1 block from Jay Monty. Cherry goes over the top. Nice replace. In the lane for Cherry, and Cherry misses. Jay Monty, what you got, Jay Monty? Oh, he's hanging, but I think he can get it. He needs some coaching, What's he going to do? Is he going to shoot it? What you got? He does get 1 to fall, but the 1 goes off in his hand. Chris Cherry pours last one in. For 10-7. 3 more for Chris. Alex, first bag with the baggy shorts, got first bag. It's dead to the right. Tyler looking to get another, maybe a 2 spot, possibly. Oh, it could be more. Alex looking at the heavens, asking for help from above. Gets the help from Tyler, who burns it off the back. Oh, a nice sneak in. Tyler taking his time now. Oh, it's on but misses. Can he get it? Can he drag it? Does he want to try it? Does he get it? Oh, it just complete epic fail there. What just happened? Tyler, what you got? Tyler. Oh, a nice bag and gets points back. Wow. 12-9 gets a few back. That's 7-5. We're entering round number 7. First bag from J Monty. Down the pipe, but a little bit in Chris's way. Chris goes right around a mini bully. Now we got a bigger hole here. Chris Cherry shorts it, side rails it. Down the middle of the pike for J Monty. Chris toilet bowls it in. J Monty looking for the 10, looking for the 10. Oh, it skips over, but does get 8. And, oh, it's a point stolen. He stole a point. 9-8. J Monty had complete command of that round, and the last bag let it go. And Chris Cherry says, I'll take a freebie. Here comes Alex. Got one toe in the water, but I'm not sure he can grab that. Tyler's off. Alex follows off suit. Tyler, solid. Alex, solid. Right now we're looking at a 2-spot for Tyler. We're looking at a 2-spot. Pour it in there. On for a wash, in for 2. Oh, and that release looked a little shaky. A little shaky release. And we'll get a wash out of it. Yeah, Tyler's like, oh, I didn't finish up. Follow through. All right. That's a wash, though. J Monty taking his time now. They're right in this match. They were down 9-1 a moment ago. Chris taking the bigger hole and using it to his advantage. The hole's really big now. Look at that, just snake right in there. You can miss and still be on target by the time it sneaks around those bags and bumps them in. Now that's too sticky. That's a sticky miss left. And that one gets in there for a little 8-8 wash. 13-9. Meanwhile, over here in court 2, we have a bounty alert game. It's 16-9 in favor of Michael and B. Hiles, looking to take down the bounty. 16-9 in bounty game on court number 2. Good bag by Alex. Level 1 V block. What's Tyler got to respond? Oh, sits right behind it. Beauty. Oh, and now Alex short boards it, front boards it. What's Tyler going to do? Push through, go over the top. What you got, Tyler? A little roll attempt, maybe. Alex steps out. Looking for some love in all the right places. Oh, he does get the fall. It's slick side, toe in the water. Take dead aim, Tyler. You got this. Take dead aim, Tyler. You got it. Oh, it goes off the back. Meanwhile, court 2, 16-14. Raymond Vasquez is like that pesky cockroach that the house just will not die. He just won't go out. This guy is competitive. Oh, puts his opponent's bag in. Oh, good bag by Chris Cherry. J Monty, oh, leaves it out there a little bit. Gets just the 1 point. 15-9. Over in court 2, 16-14, Raymond. And Raymond's going to end up with, oh gosh, could Michael win this game? Is this it? Oh, they just called an ice price timeout. They just called an ice price timeout. Settle them down. There you go. Tyler calls it ice price timeout. It's rally time, rally cap time. It's 15-9. Got the groove, got the music going. Here we go. Tyler wants it. Tyler wants this win. Can he will himself to victory? Tyler, still on there, still on there. Alex has to pick up his own trash and misses, so now we're back to a wash situation. Tyler looking for that 12 spot. Does get it to fall. One bag left. All right, for the wash. He gets it. Uh-oh. Let's take a look over here at court 2. Court 2. Court 2, it's 18-14. 18-14, court 2. Bounties at stake. Oh, Michael points it in. All right, court 1. Jay Monty responds by putting it right there in the front of the cup. Chris Cherry. Oh, they're all sitting right in front of the hole. Big bag of the game right there. Bag of the game. Great bag by Jay Monty. Oh, another miss. This is huge. This is huge. Oh, it could be a big round here. This could be a 6 spot. What you got? What you got, Cherry? Oh, nice finish. This is for 6, for a tie. For a tie. We got a tie ball game, court 1. 19-14 on the bounty game. High drama at AJ Sports tonight here at the Kinfolk Switch with Fire and Ice. 15-all at court 1. 19-14 for the bounty game. I'll keep you posted, Mike Kuykendall. Right now it's 19-14. Michael Henson and Behiles over Raymond Vasquez and PG Pajama Boy. Oh! I think that might be it. I think that might be. We have a bounty. Michael Henson claims the bounty as they knock out Pajama Boy and Raymond Vasquez. Henson's the new bounty boy. Meanwhile, at court number 1, we got a battle brewing. Jay Monty just willed his team back. Now, can Tyler take it home? Oh, he burns it off the back left. And it's going to, is that a wash? Is that a wash, boys? Is that a wash? 5-5 wash? All right, there's only one game active in the room. It's right here on the stream, court 1, because we now have our first 5th place finisher, Raymond Vasquez and Aiden Pajama Boy, finished 5th, and the loser of this game will join him in 5th place. Every game from here on out tonight will be on court 1. Bags are flying in the hole now. Chris looking for he can grab that. That's definitely in play. Jay Monty sneaks in and says, get your own trash. Take your own trash out. Oh, and he gets one in there for a 10-10 wash. 2 washes back to back. What's Cherry's PPR for the night? Are you talking about son or father? I assume you're talking about the son. He's throwing at 8.48. He's the second best player in the room, Rick. Second best player in the room. 15-all. This is a chance to go to the 4th place game. Oh, a sit behind. Oh, baby. Good effort. Oh, Alex, it hangs on. It hangs on for dear life. All right, 1 point. And Tyler and Jay Monty, after being down 9-1, have taken the lead. 16-15. Every bag so important. Now, at this point of the night, the best players are playing their best to hit up with some big-time shots. If they can pull it off, they'll advance in this bracket. Good. That's a good bag. Still maintaining hole control. And, okay, there's a chance. There's a chance to push us in and bully Chris just a little bit. Oh, no, it's a big miss. And Chris leaves it short. What just happened here? That is 5. Is that 5 to? That's it. That's it. Game over. That last round was was 8-2. Sorry, check that. 8-2. Missed one bag in the hole. Yeah. All right, so there you have it. We're now down to 4 teams left. Jay Monty and Tyler finished the 5th place. The Big D bags have been deposited back to the table. They didn't win. Yeah, it was 8-2, Mike. It was 8-2. You're right, 8-2. So they'll stay on the table another week. Up next on court one is Chris Cherry Jr. again with his man Alex. Good night. Against Michael Henson and B. Hiles, who just took out the bounty boy Raymond Vasquez. Coming up next right here, court number one. Is there any pizza left? Is it empty? I should have grabbed some before. I waited too late, I know. Too late. You ate the last piece. This is fourth place game. The loser gets fourth place. No. Nope. The two fifth place teams just finished. All right, getting the warm-ups in for the fourth place game. The loser gets fourth place. The third place game would be next. On the court number one right here. Who do you got in the chat? Who you watching to win? Hoping to win here. We've got SPR check. We've got Chris Cherry Jr. and Alex Duran sitting at 116. Call it 117. 117, and then Henson and B. Hiles, Brandon Hiles, are at 115. So we got a really close game here. Gosh, who do I pick? 115 and 116. 117. I'm going to go with Michael and Brandon, and here's why. Because the number of matches played, this the sheer experience. Michael Henson's got 3,875 matches played and recorded in Scorholio. B. Hiles is a new player. He only's got 30 games with an SPR of 50. So he's just newer to this stage in tournaments. He just doesn't have that many games, in that many laps, that many tread in the tire. So. And Alex got 1,200 games, and Chris has got 650 games. So that's decent. But, boy, Michael has just lapped the field in terms of just games played. I'll play against Michael a lot. He's a really good thrower, throwing at 65 SPR right now. That's right where I'm at, 65. So he's solid. I think the advantage is going to go to if Michael can carry the day against Alex. He's going to have to carry this team, in my opinion. And at this point, Brandon's got to be throwing something good to get this far. Both are throwing good, obviously. But if you're going to pick one side to really watch to score the points, it's going to be these guys right here. And already it's 3-0 for Michael and B. House. Brandon. as Brandon picks up a 10-7 that first round against Chris Cherry. So against the trend there, that's going to be bonus points. Any points that Brandon can get against Chris will be nice bonus points just based upon on stats and history and SPR. So let's see how this game unfolds. We enter the first bags for Michael and Alex. Really busy board right now. Alex looking to come through there and get some. He does get one to fall. Oh, wow. Alex steals a point. 3-1. Chris Cherry sneaks it in at the 2 o'clock hour. Brandon off to the right. Chris Cherry finds a spot. Another miss by Brandon. Chris Cherry, Mr. Robot, looks, sees, fires. Watch this now. Takes a look at it. Boom. No hesitation. Bang. The moment his opponent's bag hits the bag and stops moving, Cherry is in his release, or in his throwing motion. And that's going to be 4 more for Chris and Brandon. That's the 12-8 spot. So 5-3 sits in front there for Michael to look at. He's got the OC jersey on. Michael tried to, I don't know what he tried to do, cut around it maybe? A little cut around or airmail it. Had a weird angle to it. Although he does tend to throw that kind of angled bag as a natural throw, so a little confused there. He's trying to come in hot. He's going for it, and he's letting this round get away from him. He's not happy at all. Right now it's a lot of points for the other team, and he front boards it. What just happened? A seismic collision against bad play. He lost that round. Gives up 3 points, 3-0, a bagel, a 0. All 4 bags off the board. No bueno. But really limited damage to just lose 3 points. There's a front board from Brandon. Chris leaves him hanging. Brandon, sails it off the back. All right, here's where you got to, if you're Michael, you just want to take a breath, calm down, recollect. It's 15-3, but you know you're the best player in the court. Let's give up an 8-1 spot. So if you're Michael, let's try to put together a few good bags and string them together and see what Alex does. Right now, Alex can't miss the hole right now. Another one dripping in. Looking pretty good, like it's going to fall in. A nice front block there from Michael. And now what do? Do you just hook around it? Do you do that? All right. Gets one to fall. But does give up a chunk more points. And it is amazing domination here. 19-3. Wow. Chris Cherry and Alex in complete command of this match. Try to bully this bag. Just nudge it out of the way. Use it as a bumper. Use it as a bumper. Good slick bag. Good job, Brandon Hiles. Chris Cherry does get one in, but the bag in his hand stays on the board. Brandon trying to get this in the hole. Needs to put it in. Oh, doesn't. Lets it sit on top, back left. And that's going to be 2. Okay, here we go. Now we have a first bag change. 2 points for Michael and Brandon. They picked up a little, I should say 1 point, 8-7. And Michael's first bag, as you saw now, 2 off the back. And that's going to be probably ball game. It's sitting 2 in front for Alex. I think you got to sit in front, right? And just shoot the last one. Or just roll. That's interesting. Stacked on top. And Alex just says, put them all in. And I think he just board for the win, right? Board for the win. That's still going to be it. 6 foot as your ball game. 6-4. That's it. Ball game. That is moving. It's moving. It's moving. It's moving. That's a wash. That's a wash. And Chris or Brandon did not kick the board. He tried to cheat, but didn't cheat. Good bag, 6-6. That bag was moving the entire 10 seconds, and it moved right to the bottom of the cup. First bag for Brandon. If they come back to win this game, that would be the most incredible bead movement I've seen in a long time. When the game was basically over, he was about to put the score in and give the knuckles, and suddenly the bag falls in the hole within the 10 seconds. And we continue on to round number, what are we, round number 9 now. Good bag by Brandon. Oh, good finish by Cherry. Doesn't matter as he 4 bags his way to victory, 12-10. And we are now into the money games. All 3 remaining teams are in the money. Michael and Brandon take 4th place. Good job tonight, guys. Good playing. And now we're playing for that 2nd, 3rd place game. It's going to be Chris Cherry Jr. again on the court and Alex Duran. They're going to go up against Michael Panther with the Apex Cornhole jersey and his partner Josh Watley, who've now rested for a good 35 minutes. Let's see who's going to come out throwing gas early. Yes, Rick, little Chris is throwing gas right now. Well, Eric, I see your comment there. Well, there's 2 Chris Cherries. There's Chris Jr. and Chris Sr. So you're right in that comment. We've got Alex. Alex is well, it's Tyler and Chris Cherry Sr. And Chris Jr.'s with Alex. So yeah. We could see a father versus son game if Watley and Panther don't take care of business. It's going to be father versus son for all the marbles. All right, these guys get their final warm-ups in. Mike Kuykendall says, my money's on Panther. Mike in the chat says, I got Panther winning this thing. All right. PPR check. PPR check. Let's see what we got here. PPR check on this one. We've got Chris and Alex at 119. And Panther and Watley are at 117. So a virtual dead heat. This is going to be a close game. If all 4 players don't wet the bed and play like they should, this should be a great game. I just got the death stare from Panther. Well, play like you should. It'll be a good game. Don't look at me. Look at your game. I'm just calling like I see it. All right, warm-ups are done. I think they're going to spin and play. Here we go. All right. Is Jake and Josh related? Josh has a brother. Yeah, Jacob. Yeah, Jacob. I think it's Jacob. Yeah. Yeah, Jacob, his brother is really, 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 really good. Yes, they're brothers. Eric. Scott says, I got the Cherries going at it. Stats. Rick says, stats say Chris and Alex have a slight advantage. I think it's real close. Right now it's 3-0 Alex and Chris. Chris puts the 3 spot real quickly on Panther. 12-9. Oh, nice level 1. Forces a miss from Josh, and a big miss. What was that? Watley can't find the middle of the hole, and then now Alex is letting this round go. It just got away from him. Meanwhile, Josh has got a bunch of bags on the board, but nothing in yet. In fact, there's no bags in the hole yet. What is the deal? We got it. Oh, it's barely hanging on. It is not touching the floor. That's a point for Josh Watley. That was not touching the ground. 4-2 makes the score 3-2. Panther and Cherry both off to the right. Panther off too far to the right. Off the board. Cherry's in. Panther corrects. Nice bag by Chris. Panther 2 off the side, and that's going to be a 10-4 spot, I think. Panther is not happy with life right now. I don't think the score went through. I'll have to check their score in a minute. I don't think it went through. They'll check it. 1 bag off, 2 bags on. Missed by Alex. And check that last score, boys. It didn't input. Josh is on it. Josh knows what's up. He's a scoreholio freak. Hey, just a reminder, from Rick. Let's talk about that backyard switch. It almost took. It didn't quite take tonight. We had 3 or 4 players. I think it was 3 players. We like to have 8. All right. So this is it's called the Kinfolk Beginner Switch. It's for new players. We call them backyard in TCL. We'd love to have at least 4. 8 would be better. We could probably do 6, but we'd love to have at least 4. And you could even play singles, as Rick said in the chat there, and just to get a lot of reps in and grow that game. So come on out next Monday night for if you're a new player and we just want to get a lot of bags in and learn the game, get some tips from other better players, please come out. We're going to reduce the rate just to $10 instead of the normal $20. So you come out and play for a couple hours for $10, get at least 6 games in. It's the best deal in town. So go to the Scoreholio app and find Kinfolk Beginner Switch on Mondays and register for next Monday night. Meanwhile, 11-4. Chris and Alex looking to get to the championship game. Panther and Josh lost in the Kingsley game. They're looking to win this, get right back to get a second shot at Tyler and Chris. But as it is now, it's looking like a father versus son situation. Although there's a few more points back on the board for Josh and Michael. 2 bags up front. Panther. Both bags in now. We're looking at a wash. That 1 bag is actually in play. Now they're both in play. See if Chris can get them all. Chris got them all. Set them down. Panther. Oh, it's leaking off the back. I don't think it's going to fall. That's 2 points. Gee whiz, 2 more, 13-7. That was a 10-8 round. Alex, first bag, up 6, finds the hole. Watley answers. Alex, way off to the left. Watley now stroking that down the middle throw. And that's going to be maybe trouble. No, he gets it. For 10-9, 1 more for Watley. Make it 13-8. All right, Panthers can smell blood in the water. He wants another shot at Tyler and Chris Cherry's dad. He's got first bag. Good bag. No hesitation. Cherry's going to be a dead bag. If Panther can just find the middle, his next two bags, he's going to pick up maybe 4 points. Maybe 2. We'll see here. I think he just don't try to chase it. Just go get it. Oh, instead he goes off the back. Could end up giving up one. Oh, he does get one. Chris lets him off the hook. Gets one more. They're just chipping away. 13-9. Another first bag for Watley. Makes for a bigger hole target for Alex. Alex says, thank you very much for the bigger size. And now we got 2 dead bags. Alex off to the right, still on the board. Good bag by Watley. Alex kind of sits in front there, kind of kills his own action. Oh, and Watley knocks off his own bag, and Alex just says, I want my bag off too. I'll join you off on the concrete, on the floor. Somehow, some way, Alex picks up a point, 5-4 in a train wreck of a round. Chris Cherry wants a piece of his dad. He wants to win and take a shot at his dad. Oh, both players just side railing. Good bag by Panther. Right in the lane for Cherry, and Cherry misses. Can he go grab it? Can he get it? Oh, it's going to fall. It's going to fall. Point still there. Cherry does it for him. A chance for a 9. Is that 7? It's a 7-6 spot. One more for Panther. Both teams in double digits now. So, as I always tell Rick, anytime you're in double digits, whether it's 19 or 11, you're in the game. If you have 10, 11, you're in the game. You're there. Just getting double digits. Josh shaking his head, front boards it. Dead bag from Alex. Watley needs to just get his 9 and see what happens. Get your 9 and see what happens. There's a mistake by Alex. Get your 9, see what happens. Here we go. There's 2. Oh, it's going to be 7-2. 7-2. 7-2, a 5 spot. We got a lead change. Lead change. Panther and Watley looking to spoil the father-son final. This team was down 11-4. They were down 9-2 and 11-4, now find themselves up. 2 misses by Panther, though. Those Texans are working for Chris Cherry. Oh, no. Oh, no. 12-5. That's 7, and that's going to put you right at 21. And it's father-son in the final. Here we go. Now, here's the deal. Will we see father throw against son, or will they be scared of each other and say, you go throw against the other guy? We're waiting to see what happens here, folks. But it's Cherry versus Cherry. Panthers going to take home 3rd place. I'm going to take some pictures here. Just give me a second, gang. We'll be right back. Put the bags back on the table. 3rd place. All right.
Hey, they're like, you should come down here. Josh, where you at, bro?
Picture time, picture time. Hang on, guys. All right, who do we got here? Rodney. Rodney Franklin's going to join me in the booth to call this championship game. He's played against all four of these guys a lot, so we're looking forward to seeing what Rodney has to say about insights into what these guys. You threw against these guys all day. I've been in the stream commentating. So, did you have any battles in rounders or bracket against these players?
Yeah. Chris is throwing gas.
Which one?
The son.
The son, Chris Jr. Okay.
Yeah. Tyler's pretty hot, too.
SPR is going to tell us, well, Tyler's going to be a big SPR. So it's going to be 139 for Tyler and Chris, and then Alex and Chris' dad is going to be at 118. So, yeah, this is going to be kind of a close match, actually. No. It's going to be a big advance for Tyler and Chris.
Yep.
So we should have. Oh, they're not going to throw against each other. They're going to stay how they've been playing all night. They've been both been throwing off board, so they're going to stay where they're at as they get their final warm-ups in. Now the double dip's going to have to be. Son and Alex are going to have to double dip Dad and Tyler. You threw pretty good in rounders.
Yeah.
Then what happened in bracket?
Went to shit.
Who was
Sorry,
your,
I
who was
can't
your
say
partner?
Dana.
Dana, yeah.
It's not his fault. It's my fault.
You guys both threw a little bit off there.
Yep. I threw really bad off. It happens. Saving it for tomorrow night.
We'll be back tomorrow night. I'll be here for the Texas Cornhole qualifier thingy. I've been out of town, so I don't know what it is exactly, but it's another one of these things that Grant's cooked up with some fun stuff. So
Yeah. Top four
right,
teams
him and John, obviously.
qualify for the finals, and on Tuesdays and on Saturdays is the top 8 teams qualify for finals.
So when you mean teams, you mean whoever your partner ends up being in the switch?
Yes.
So once you get your partner, if you do well, you got to keep that partner as your partner again if a few weeks later for the big tournament.
No, you will at the big tournament.
Yeah.
They will do top PPR. Will draft.
Oh, draft. Okay, I got you.
Lower
So
PPR.
you by winning, you just get put into the pool to
Yes.
win later. I got you. And when's that final bracket going to be? The tournament going to be
August
like
27th.
Mid-August, somewhere there. Okay, yeah.
August
so
27th.
we have a while to do it.
Is
Okay.
my guess.
There's like 12 qualifying
Yes.
games.
Yes.
Are they all here at AJ's?
Yes.
Okay.
And you don't have to be top 4 to qualify or top 8. You can play 5 games here at AJ's and qualify that way.
Just by volume.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's a
That's-
good marketing ploy by these guys. Just get the entry fees in there, and you can pay your way to the
Right.
final.
That's what I intend to do is play 5 games.
If I'm not good enough to win with one, I'll pay 5 and get in,
Right.
and get a good partner and win it that way.
Yes.
That could be me too. So because these interest me a lot. So all right.
I-
Meanwhile, it's 2-2 here in this game.
Last Tuesday, there were 74 players. I qualified 54th and finished 17th.
There were 70 players here.
Yes.
Gosh, was it a long night? I
It
guess
seemed-
with,
it seemed like it.
with all the courts, you can do a
Yeah.
lot. With
Yeah.
these 16 courts, whatever it is. So. All right, 2-2 early on here. We're going into round number 5 already. It's 5-2 now. Tyler is a robot as well. I know Rick Ellis said that Chris Cherry Jr. is a robot, but so is Tyler. His cameras are getting blurry. Oh, big miss by Junior. Tyler finds that spot right on top of that J, the top half of that J. Those cameras get blurry all on their own, Rodney. I don't know what happens.
Yeah.
10-2, real quick into round number 6 now. A commanding 10-2 lead, halfway home to victory. Let's see if Alex can slow down Dad over here. Both players burn one off the side, and that's 2 off the rails for Chris Cherry Dad.
Nice block.
Oh, look at that, bunched up now. What you going to do, Chris? Power through or sit in front? He sits right in front, giving an interesting shot for Alex. He's going to step out. Maybe an airmail kind of a Angle push. Oh, I know what he's trying to do. Good effort. Kind of a little step out airmail. Kind of take that one little blocker out of play in case you're short. Wow. Does stay on the board, though. It ends up being 1 point for Chris Jr. and Alex gives first bag over to Alex Jr. Tyler's just going to try to pour him right down the middle. Oh, you know, Tyler's an elite player now.
Yes.
He's literally an elite player.
He set up a guy earlier in rounders. He threw 2 in, then he set a block. The guy went for it, missed it.
Missed.
Tyler pushed.
Just collects. Yeah.
Yeah.
Collects his own trash. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Look at this bag. Look at that bag. Oh, does he nudge his own bag in? Jiggles his own bag in. Who is this guy? Picks up. Is that just for the wash? That was for the wash.
Yes.
Wow. Alex, that's a dead bag. Rodney, when you see a bag like that, you love it because the hole gets a lot bigger, doesn't it? Although you airmail all the time, so it doesn't matter to you, but the hole does get bigger if you want to use it.
I'm not a big fan of first bag.
You are?
I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
No,
I'm just the opposite.
because if you miss that bag, your opponent automatically knows he's got a free shot.
What just happened here? There's pancakes. They stack them like pancakes over here.
Piled them up.
11-3-1 for Chris Cherry Dad. That's a good throw from Tyler we'd like to see.
Bag off
And
the
there's
back.
a back off. Oh no, this is meal time now. Time to eat for if you're Tyler Vasquez, time to eat. Picking up 3. Just get your 9, limit the damage. If you're Chris' son, there's a 12 spot and maybe a 9. Oh, a 7. So that's 5 more. And that's going to make it 16-3. We're only into round number 9 and round number 10 now. If you're Alex, just try to get first bag back. I know you don't like first bag, but you got to get points. You got to get some points here. Just 1 or 2 points. Those big blue bags are going right in the hole. Good block by Alex, though. All right. Come on, Alex. Put it in there. Put it in there, Alex. I don't mind that, Rodney. You like that one?
Yeah.
Because that reason right there.
Yep.
Now go slick and go get it. Go get it. Oh, he sits in front and lets it park. Eat your Wheaties.
Missed opportunity.
Huge. One more for the front runners. Bully that. Bully that bag. He does bully it. That's a dead bag. Tyler's looking to just limit the damage now. Hope for a mistake. And there's the mistake, Rodney.
There's no dead bags for Tyler unless they're completely off the board.
No, that's a dead bag. That'd be cheating. That'd be moving the board. Ooh, a little extra juice. Make sure he gets it home. He does. Gets it. I like how on that last bag, even though he had 2 bumpers, you see his leg movement. He's a little extra. Make sure this bag gets to the back of the cup.
Yep.
There's no need to ever. It's like leaving a putt. Why leave a putt short? So Tyler does a good job of making sure I'm going to hit the back lip with my sticky side. It's going to go in the hole.
Block.
Good block. Okay, so what do you do here if you're Alex there, Rodney? Just right there? Just like that?
I tried to go in and split them.
Oh, what do you do here? Can he go over the top and get them all?
I guess
Can he cut around it? Does he have a
go
cut?
up the middle. There you go.
Oh, baby. Good bag by Dad. Got to be in. Got to be in to stay alive. Come on, Alex. You got this, Alex. You got it, Alex. You got it. Oh, it locks up. Slick side. That's it. 21-3. Game over. I'm going to take some pictures. I'm going to get off the stream. Thanks for watching. Congratulations, Tyler Vasquez and Chris Cherry Jr. You have won tonight's Kinfolk Switch Fire and Ice here at AJ Sports. See you back tomorrow night. Well, Rodney will be here, right?
Absolutely.
I'll be here. There'll be 70 players here. So join us again for the live stream on the Texas Cornhole Show's YouTube page. For Rodney Franklin, I'm Rob Price, and the absent Rick Ellis saying so long. We'll see you tomorrow night here at AJ Sports. Ice Price, I'm out.